What if I told you that you could get ahead of 99% of people by training AI to be your personal assistant? So you stop drowning in emails and start focusing on what really matters. In this video, I'll show you how to set up ChatGPT to understand your business, speak your voice, and handle those repetitive tasks for you in just 6 easy steps. First, we will create a master prompt that teaches ChatGPT everything about your business. Next, we'll create a system prompt that teaches ChatGPT how you want it to respond. Then we will set up project folders so you never have to repeat yourself. After that, we'll create canvases for refining your messages on the fly. And then we'll also set up custom instructions so your ChatGPT sounds exactly like you. Last but not the least, we'll create a custom GPT that handles repetitive clients' inquiries for you. But first, who am I to guide you through all of this? Hi, I'm Nosheen, your go-to automation and CRM growth strategist. I started working remotely back in 2004, way before it was cool, and have built multiple businesses by embracing technology. I call myself the queen of 100 tries because I'll do something 100 times to build confidence, gain momentum, and get better. Today, I'm here to share how I use AI to streamline my work and how you can do the same. Let's go. Step 1, create your master prompt. Let's start by teaching ChatGPT who you are. ChatGPT works best when it understands your world. You want it to reflect your brand's voice and values. I will use a wedding photography business. You can replace it with any industry you want and follow along. Here's what to write in the ChatGPT window. ChatGPT, I operate a wedding photography studio in Dallas. Ask me the questions you need about my style, packages, typical client profile, pricing, and preferred shooting locations to build a detailed master prompt that will help you write in my voice. Once ChatGPT asks those questions, answer them in detail. The end result becomes your master prompt. The master prompt is what you can reference anytime you want consistent, on-brand responses. If you've ever wanted an assistant who truly gets your business, this is how you create one. Moving on to step number 2, create your system prompt. Now that ChatGPT knows who you are, it's time to teach it how you want it to respond. Think of a system prompt as your house rules for the AI. We will build system prompt in 3 steps. Step 1, we will get ChatGPT to draft a response. So go ahead and type something like this. Using my wedding photography master prompt, please draft a warm, personable email responding to a new client inquiry. Invite them to book a consultation call. ChatGPT will give you a few responses. And now we refine those responses. So pick the draft you like the best and tweak the language until it sounds exactly like you. Friendly, funny, whatever fits your brand. You can even ask ChatGPT to adjust specific sentences. And third step that we're going to do this is we're going to extract the rules. So once you have a final email that feels perfect, tell ChatGPT this. Based on this final version, create a system prompt that would generate similar emails from the start. ChatGPT will analyze your refined email and return a reusable instruction. Save that system prompt so the next time you need an inquiry response, you can paste it in and get the right tone immediately. This extra step upfront saves you from having to polish every reply manually. Moving on to step number 3, create projects to keep context in one place. Imagine this. You've spent time creating a master prompt that tells ChatGPT everything about your wedding photography business and a system prompt that guides its tone. You feel confident that the AI finally gets you. Then a week later, you open a new chat to brainstorm marketing campaign, and suddenly you're back at square one. ChatGPT does not remember your shooting style, your package pricing, or you prefer a witty tone. You find yourself pasting the master prompt again and again, or worse, rewriting context from memory. That's not just annoying, it's a huge time sink. This is the reality for many people using AI. Conversations are fragmented across different chats. Each session starts from scratch. You lose context, repeat yourself, and your brain stays cluttered with details you shouldn't have to remember. It's like having stacks of sticky notes on your desk that keep falling off. Eventually, you can't find what you need. Projects in ChatGPT solve this mess by creating a single organized space for each initiative. Think of a project like a digital war room. Inside, you pin up your master prompt, your system prompt, your marketing plan, your draft emails, anything relevant to that specific area of your business. ChatGPT remembers everything inside that project chat, so when you ask a question, it references the context automatically. For a wedding photography studio, a project folder might be called Spring 2026 Marketing Plan. In that project, you could include your master prompt, so ChatGPT knows your voice and values, your system prompt, so it knows how to respond to inquiries, a list of upcoming wedding dates, client names and packages, marketing copy drafts, pricing FAQs, or contract templates. Upload PDFs of mood boards or venue details. When you come back to brainstorm Instagram captions or write follow-up emails, ChatGPT doesn't start from zero. It has the full picture. You stop repeating yourself, stop losing details, and stop hunting through separate chats for that one perfect phrase you used last month. So here's how to set up a project. Type in chat window, create a project called Spring 2026 Marketing Plan for my wedding photography business. Use the master and system prompts we've already built. I also want to upload my client list, promotion ideas, and upcoming wedding dates to this project. Ask me if you need more details. Once ChatGPT acknowledges the project, everything you share stays within that context. You can leave and come back anytime, and the AI will remember. In short, projects keep your brain from becoming a filing cabinet. They let AI handle the context and organization so you can focus on creative thinking and high-value work. Moving on to step number 4. Let's create canvases to refine your output. If you've used ChatGPT to draft emails, marketing copy, or any kind of long-form content, you've probably experienced this frustration. You ask for a first draft, see some potential, then ask for tweaks. Make it funnier, remove the em dashes, add a friendly closing, only to receive an entirely new version that's nothing like the one you liked. It feels like you're starting over each time you ask for a small change. And if you decide to manually edit the text yourself, there's no simple way to feed those edits back into ChatGPT's context without losing your place. That stop and start experience kills momentum. You end up copying and pasting between tools, rewriting from scratch, or just settling for a message that doesn't really sound like you. Canvases will solve this issue by creating a dynamic document right inside ChatGPT. When you ask ChatGPT to save this as a canvas, it opens a side-by-side view, the chat on one side and a document on the other, whatever content you asked for lives in that document ready for editing. You can directly tweak the text, add bullet points, insert an anecdote, adjust the tone, and those changes stay connected to the chat context. No more copy-paste gymnastics or losing your favorite phrasing. You can also keep prompting ChatGPT while looking at the canvas. For example, you could say, add a more personal greeting, and the AI will update the canvas rather than rewriting the whole thing. Once you're happy with the content, you can then tell ChatGPT to turn your edited version into a reusable system prompt. That way, the next time you need a similar email, one prompt produces a polished result without the back and forth. Here's how to use it for a wedding photography studio. Right in the ChatGPT chat window, generate a friendly email to a bride named Sarah, whose wedding is on May 15th. Congratulate her, briefly describe my signature photojournalistic style and ask for a few details like venue, timeline, number of guests. Save this as a canvas. ChatGPT will generate the email and save it as a canvas. On your screen, you'll see the draft on the right. You might then manually add a personal touch like P.S. I still remember shooting at Green Oaks last fall. The gardens were magical at sunset. Or you might ask ChatGPT, could you add a checklist so she knows what to send me? And watch it update the canvas in place. When the message feels right, you can type. Use this edited canvas to create a system prompt so future emails follow the same tone and structure. ChatGPT will analyze your final polished email and return a system prompt you can use. That way, the next time you need to welcome a new client, one simple prompt yields a message that sounds like you without the repetitive rewrite struggle. Moving on to step 5. Create custom instructions to set your defaults. If you've ever asked ChatGPT to draft an email, blog post, or social media caption, you've likely run into an annoying pattern. It tends to default to a generic formal tone. You find yourself replying, make it friendlier, remove the fluff, or use contradictions, please, again and again. Without a way to set your preferences up front, every interaction starts with you retraining the AI to match your voice. That repetition wastes time and can make the output feel inconsistent and off-brand. Custom instructions let you tell ChatGPT, here's how I want my responses to look and sound every time. It's like saving your favorite settings on a coffee machine. Once you dial in the exact strength and temperature you love, you press a button and get the same result again and again. By setting defaults for tone, length, format, or even specific sign-offs, you stop micromanaging the AI and start trusting it to deliver the right voice out of the gate. For example, if you prefer short sentences, a conversational style, and a warm sign-off, you can tell ChatGPT that once. From then on, whenever you ask it to write an email or a caption, it will apply those preferences automatically. If you ever need to switch it up, say for a formal wedding contract, you can override the defaults in that specific chat without losing them permanently. To set your defaults, open ChatGPT's settings and look for a custom instructions section. This is going to be on desktop only. Then type in your guidelines. For instance, I like my emails to be short, friendly, and clear. Use contradictions, avoid jargon, and end with warmly, Nosheen. Save these preferences so you apply them automatically in future responses. You could also include preferences such as bullet points for any list, no lengthy introductions, get straight to the point, inject a bit of humor when appropriate. Once saved, these instructions become the AI's default behavior across all future chats. Your responses will consistently sound like you, and you won't have to waste time correcting tone or formatting every single time. Moving on to step number 6. Create your custom GPTs to clone your expertise. Even after you've created master and system prompts, you may find yourself repeating the same types of requests over and over. For example, every time a new couple reaches out, you might ask ChatGPT to draft a welcome email, collect their wedding details, and outline your pricing. Or you might need similar social media captions for every wedding gallery you post. Each time you copy and paste your system prompt, fill in names and dates, and hope you don't miss anything. That repetition isn't just tedious, it introduces room for error. And if you have a team helping you, you can't assume everyone will remember the exact wording you prefer. Custom GPTs let you package up your best prompts and processes into a mini assistant you can use or share. Think of it as creating a personal app that lives inside ChatGPT. You define the task, the required inputs, and the desired tone once, and then save it. After that, anyone can click your custom GPT, input the couple's names, date, venue, and budget, and instantly get an on-brand email draft without needing to know your prompts or preferences. It's a scalable way to clone your expertise. In a wedding photography business, custom GPTs can handle tasks like responding to initial inquiries with a friendly tone, generating timelines based on ceremony and reception times, building pricing proposals with your package details. You can even create different GPTs for different types of inquiries like elopements and full day weddings. Make sure you've already developed a solid system prompt for the task. In your wedding inquiry example, the system prompt defines how ChatGPT should respond to new couples. And then tell ChatGPT to turn that system prompt into a custom GPT. In the chat window, you can type, using the system prompt created for wedding inquiry responses, generate a custom GPT called Wedding Inquiry Responder. It should collect the couple's names, wedding dates, venue, and budget, answer questions about my pricing, and end with instructions on how to secure their date. ChatGPT will respond with instructions on where to paste your system prompt and may show you a preview of how the custom GPT will function. Once it's set up, you can A, share the GPT link with your assistant so they can handle new leads in your voice. B, add it to your website chatbot so inquiries receive an immediate personalized response. And now a bonus tip. Create habit stacking to make it stick. The easiest way to remember to use ChatGPT is to pair it with a routine you already have. That's habit stacking. Instead of trying to make time for AI, pick a routine like your morning coffee or the moment you close your inbox, and always spend a couple of minutes with ChatGPT then. For example, while the coffee brews, open ChatGPT and refine a prompt or check a project folder. By pairing AI work with an existing habit, you turn it into part of your daily rhythm without any extra mental load. Here's a version of the template prompt that incorporates the key concepts we've discussed. So ChatGPT collects all the right information upfront and sets the stage for using system prompts, projects, and other features effectively. ChatGPT, I am your role running a business type in location. I want to create a master prompt and a system prompt that reflect my business and my voice. Please ask me detailed questions about my services, packages, ideal clients, pricing, and overall business goals. The kinds of tasks I want your help with, that is responding to inquiries, drafting marketing copy, generating proposals, creating social media posts, my preferred tone and writing style, length, level of formality, use of humor, bullet points, and sign-offs. Any core values, brand guidelines, or personal anecdotes that would help you sound like me. Use my answers to build a master prompt that captures my business context and client profile, and a system prompt that defines how you should respond in my voice. This way, you are prompting ChatGPT to gather all the essential information about your business, your goals, your writing styles, and the tasks you plan to automate so the AI can craft both a detailed master prompt and a tailored system prompt that work together to deliver consistent on-brand results. Hope you found value in this video. If you're ready to free up your time and build a business or side hustle of your dreams, let's keep this momentum going together. Hit subscribe on this channel so you never miss a new strategy on business growth, automation, and solopreneurship. Let's go.